Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you all coming here today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nadifa Rizky Amalia with standing number 2023120092 from the on-class C Accounting Study Program at Muria Kudus University. My presentation today is energy operation for residents and its implication for economic growth. Indonesia New Capital City as case study written by Roshadi, Hashid, Jamruddin, Purwati, 2023. Fall 13. This presentation will consist of four parts. First, introduction, discount its methods, after that result and discussion, and conclusion. Okay, let's begin with introduction. Now capital or IKN is not just a conversation. That is code name for Indonesia because it helps overcome welfare problem in on region due to the absence of transformation in consumption and purchasing power. Regions such as Kalimantan experience poor economic prospect. As the center of the new government in the Sepaku Penajam, North Pasar region, East Kalimantan is expected to solve four main problems: economic growth, protection against natural disaster, environmental damage, and controlled population growth. This journal discusses the relationship between the IKN Center and four buffer areas: electricity, water, production, and regional growth. Okay, the next slide we talk about method. When data variance, the quantitative data base was obtained from the Kalimantan Provinsi Government Agency called the Central Statistic Agency. The data characteristics are scattered in the period 2015-2022. This data is about variable. The population was modified into a variable panel data method to analyze the relationship between population, electricity, water production, and regional growth in the IKN Center and for supporting regions. 2. Model to describe the relationship between variable distribution use panel data regression. The panel regression method is used to describe the relationship between variable and present time series data 8 periods. Okay, the next step is the ratio and discussion. Population is on electricity and water production has a positive influence on water production in several areas such as Pasir, Balikpapan, and Samarinda, while population has a negative influence on electricity and water production in the East Kalimantan region. The impact of electricity and water production on GRDP growth shows an increase in production in the PPU and Pasir areas. However, in the Balikpapan area, electricity and water production relative to GRDP growth is classified as moderate. Okay, this is discussion. Population is the only variable that does not affect economic Moreover, the development of energy projects for residents can have a positive impact on electricity and water production, but does not necessarily have a positive impact on economic growth. Therefore, the government needs to consider long-term and short-term policy packages to encourage economic growth in areas with worsening economic prospects. Okay, the next slide conclusion. Population, electricity, water production, and economic growth in the electricity and water sector with IGN coverage during the Fish Egg periods. The result in the PPU population had a positive effect on electric power and water production. Electricity had a positive effect on GRDP growth. The discount in the market shows that population has a positive effect on electric power. Water production has a positive effect on GRDP growth. The data in Balikpapan shows that population has a positive effect on electrical energy and water production. The fourth in Samarinda, population has a positive effect on electric power. Fifth, population does not affect electricity and water production. Then, population, electricity, and water production also have no impact on GRDP growth. That's all for the presentation regarding journal review. From me, I apologize if there are any wrong words. Thank you. Bye-bye.